Welcome everybody to your introduction to your physical science class for the fall 2020. I am your teacher and my name is Miss Zaring, and I'm so excited to start this year and start to get to know all of you. This is an introductory video just to kind of get to know a little bit about myself. Who am I? I'm going to start to explain how this semester is going to be structured with all of our new changes going to the online format. I want to lay out some of the resources we're going to be using in this class, and as well review some important dates and tasks that you should know before we start our first day of school together this Wednesday. So just to start out a little bit about me, who is this person who's going to be across a computer screen on the other side of you every single day till the end of the semester? Well, my name is Rachel Zaring, and this is my second year teaching at Boulder High School. I currently teach physical science and biology, and last year I also taught physics. My education is right here in Boulder. I went to CU Boulder. I got my undergraduate degree with integrative physiology, and I'm currently pursuing a master's degree at UNC in science education. I have lived in Colorado my whole life. I am actually a fourth Colorado generation native. I love this state and truly love this school. I, without a doubt, think that Boulder High School is the best school in the state to be at. I feel such a privilege to work here every single day, and I hope this is one of the first of many welcomes to such a wonderful place where I hope you feel included and have some of the absolute best years of your life. This is some pictures of me. I really enjoy being outside. This is my husband, and we like hiking a lot. This is me this summer. We went and hiked a lot in Arches, and just one of the things you'll get to know about me is that I love to be outside. I have two cats. This is Xander. We also call him Puff. And this is Neil. I really enjoy reading. These are some of the books I read this summer, but my favorite book that came out this summer was A Beautifully Foolish Endeavor by Hank Green. I was born in Boulder, Colorado, and raised in Broomfield, and I actually grew up going to Boulder Valley School District just like you. In addition to being a Boulder High science teacher, I also really love musical theater. I really like going to see shows. I like being in them, and I am also your Boulder High Troop 60 sponsor if you're ever interested in how to join theater at Boulder High School. I wanted to tell you a little bit about what my teaching philosophy is. So really, if you come to my class, and if you work hard and constantly strive to take care of yourself, to learn, improve, then I believe that you're going to be absolutely successful in this class and in life. I really encourage people to mess up. Failure is part of being successful. Please don't be afraid of it. Not in class and not in your life either. Communication is huge for me. As you get to know me, you'll learn that I really care about my students. I want to be here for you, but especially in an online format. If you're struggling or if there's something you need in that class, it's going to be really hard for me to observe that from you without you telling me. So please just communicate what you need. Come talk to me. I really want to get to know you. My relationship with my students is really important, as I think investing in a student and getting to know them as a person and not just what they put on a piece of paper can really describe a lot about who a person is and how awesome they are. So just ask for help, work hard, be nice and kind to others, and most of all, have fun. Humor and creativity and just having a blast can be one of the most precious gifts of life. So just know that I'm here for you, and we're going to do this together. Okay, so how are we going to do this thing this year? It's totally different than what you ever would have possibly imagined. I know that a lot of things we're going to have to learn to be flexible with, but just know I'm here for you, and I know you're here for me as we learn this entire new online system together. So this is going to look different than whatever you did last spring at your last school here at Boulder High. There's been some changes, so just be ready to kind of roll with the punches, and now it's time to just have fun with it. So, here's the plan. You're going to take your periods 1 through 4 this semester in fall 2020, and your periods 5 through 8 are going to occur in the spring in 2021. And we're going to be meeting live every single day on Google Meets, except for Monday. So just Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday is a launch day where you're going to be getting information from me through email, getting information about the week, maybe what you need to prep, maybe an online lecture you need to watch. And then when you meet with me is during either first period, 8:30 to 9:45, second period, third period, or fourth period. And you're just going to, instead of moving from classroom to classroom, you're kind of moving from Google Meet to Google Meet. There's also student support and advisory. What I mean by advisory is that's 3 to 3:45 p.m. That's a time when you can ask to meet with me, to ask questions. We could just chat about and get to know each other. Anything that you want to do face-to-face during that time, I am here for you. What are we actually doing in class? It's going to be a combination of meetings, question and answers, group work. We will actually be doing some virtual labs. You might hear me lecture a little bit. I want to check in with you, talk with you one-on-one. There will be assessments this semester and sometimes even just some work time to get to know what we're doing. Here are some really important class resources that you're going to become very familiar with this year. One of them is Schoology. If you've never used Schoology before, it is a BVSD supported website. It is basically where all of our online curriculum is going to be located. It is essential that you know how to log into this website. If you're confused by that, you can let me know. I'm happy to point you in the right direction, but you're going to need to know your BVSD login, and then you should already be set up with all of your classes. That's where all your classes all along Boulder High School will be. You're also going to need a physical science class manual. This is what the front of the book looks like. Write your name on it, keep it, sleep with that under your pillow. It's going to have a lot of materials that you need, note takers, worksheets, math problems, basically everything you need for this class, except for this textbook, a hardbound textbook. I'm going to tell you how you're going to get this book during book distribution, but this is what it looks like when you get it. And lastly, your BVSD email is essential. It is my number one resource for communicating with you, for you to communicate with me. Please start checking it absolutely every single day. During this online platform, it's our best way to talk to each other. So, for pick up, it's going to be for first year students, freshmen, next Tuesday the 25th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You're going to want to look for an email from Miss Carol or one of our BHS administrators about going there for textbook distribution. When you get there, you're going to check out a book. Now you do have, I said 3, there's really only 2 options. You can get this hardbound textbook when you go to textbook distribution next week. It's probably a drive-by in the back of the school. You could say, I want a hardbound textbook for physical science, and you need to pick that up there. You can also download it off my website. I do have a digital version. It's completely up to you. Whatever you want. If you like having a hard copy and you want to reduce your screen time, go get the physical copy. If you like looking at things on your computer, you can get it off my website. It's easy peasy either way. But you need to be looking for that email from an administrator because you're going to have a specific sign-up time that you go to get the textbook, and that's also when you need to pick up the physical science workbook. So, some things and tasks to consider before you come to school. Please go pick up your materials. You're going to be really confused when I say flip to page so-and-so and you were unable to go get those things from school. So please make sure you're doing that. If you're a freshman and you're a first-year student at Boulder High School, that date for you is Tuesday. You should log on to Schoology, check your courses, look for materials that you might need for day one, maybe look for your Google Meet link for your class. Get to know not only my class, but other teachers. Just start to become familiar with it because you're going to be using that website every day. And please check your BVSD email for any updates. It's essential. It's like email is your best friend right now. And lastly, please don't stress out too much. I really want you to know that we're all in this together. It's just essential that you communicate with me with what you need. In a classroom, we'd be able to see each other face to face every day. It'd be easier to come up to the front of the room and be like, hey, Miss Zaring, this is what's happening. This is what I'm, need in this class. Communication's a little bit harder, and it's going to be on you to talk to me and let me know what you need. But as you get to know me, you'll know that I'm a pretty helpful person and that if you ask, I'm happy to help you do anything. We're all going to do our best, and it's important that you really rest and take care of yourself and give everybody a little bit of grace that we're all trying our best in this brand new environment. And I might spoil the ending, but guess what? Even though this is all new, it's really, really gonna all be okay. Go Panthers! I'll see you in class this week.